Right now, in this exact second, something in the sky is shifting. A quiet signal is moving through the heavens, and somehow, out of everyone scrolling today, it landed on you. That is not luck. That is not random. Something wanted you to see this. Before we go any further, I want you to do one small thing. Type the word "coming" in the comments below, just to let me know you are here and you are open to receiving this. It only takes a second, and it helps this message settle into your spirit. Dear one, your soulmate is on the way. No more waiting. No more delays. The one who watches over all of heaven and earth has already given the word. Go and find your great love. And today, I have the honor of carrying that message straight to you. I am your guardian angel, and what I hold in my hands right now is something sacred. A letter, written from the heart of your soulmate, meant only for you. This is not a coincidence. This message did not reach you by accident. Your soulmate has something they need you to know, and I am here to deliver every word, just as it was written. So take a slow breath. Let your shoulders drop. Quiet the noise around you for just a few minutes. Open your heart and listen with your soul. Feel my presence settling in beside you now, like a soft blanket of warmth and peace. I am here, just as I have always been, and just as I always will be. In this quiet moment, I ask you to open yourself fully to what is coming. This letter has traveled across time and space to reach you, carrying a love that has never once faded. Let your soul relax. Let it open wide. You are safe. You are held. You are loved by a bond that can never be broken. Here is the letter just as your soulmate wrote it. Through a deep connection with my guardian angel, I found a way to reach you. I asked the angel with all my faith to carry every word I write, filled with all the love and longing living inside my chest. This letter is proof of how badly I want to find you, how deeply I long for the day we finally stand together. Through this angel, I send you my promise. I am on my way, guided by the love that already ties us together. Our souls will meet soon, and everything I feel for you will finally be yours. My love, as I write this, my heart feels full of something bigger than myself, something I cannot ignore. It felt like the universe itself whispered into my soul, telling me clearly, it is time. Do not wait any longer. Go and find your great love. Show that the love planted between you is ready to bloom. Something shifted in me the moment I heard that call. Every doubt I had simply disappeared, like every step of my life had quietly been leading me to you without me even realizing it. I do not know how long you have been waiting for this message, but know that every tear, every quiet hope, every moment that felt far away was preparing us both for this exact moment. I felt it clearly. It is time to unite what was always meant to be one. So here I stand, heart wide open, full of courage, because I can no longer ignore this pull. Something deep inside me already knows that your heart is my home. I was not just called to be your companion, but to walk beside you through every dream, every hard day, every joy life brings. I was made to love you. That truth echoes louder than anything else I have ever known. Dear soul, pause for a moment. Welcome to the Angel's Message for You original channel. Please check the channel name carefully. It's Angel's Message for You. This is our only official channel. Beware of copycat and fake channels. Stay connected to the original source to receive authentic angel messages and true blessings. Before we begin, a heartfelt thank you to Martin for sowing a seed for Soulmate through your Ko-Fi super thanks. May this seed return to you multiplied with soulmate blessings, divine protection, love, well-being, and abundance. May the angels guide and watch over you every step of your journey. Thank you for your beautiful support. Let's know what angels want us to know. I am coming without fear, carried by something far greater than my own will, because what we share is not just a choice. It is something bigger, something written long before either of us knew the other existed. My soul trembles just thinking of you, even though I have not yet felt your warmth or looked into your eyes. It feels like our hearts have already known each other, like our souls once moved together in another time. That quiet call keeps echoing. Do not wait any longer. So I will not wait. I am coming, moved by something greater than anything I have ever felt. Our love is more than a wish, it is a promise. And I believe something in you is stirring too, right now, feeling that very same pulse. This is not chance. This is a promise being kept. Every beat of my heart is asking me to move. I can no longer walk this path alone, knowing somewhere out there, you are breathing the same quiet hope. I am coming, driven by faith, by a love planted so deep inside me it burns like a flame that will not go out. This certainty does not need explaining. It simply exists, quiet and sure, like a soft breeze showing me the road that leads straight to you. Distance does not matter. Obstacles do not matter. Nothing will stop me because my heart already knows the bigger picture here. With every step, I feel myself growing stronger, like something is whispering, keep going, this love is worth it. It is real and it is eternal. There is a living force moving through me, lighting the path until I reach you. I am going because there is a space inside me that only you can fill. Even without knowing your face yet, my soul already senses your presence, like a familiar song playing quietly in the background of my life. You are my destiny, and I can no longer pretend I do not feel it. Get ready. I am coming, carried by faith and a love I cannot fully explain. You are my home, the promise beating steady in my chest. Nothing can turn me away from this. My heart moves lighter, my soul feels free, and hope dances with every step I take toward you. Our meeting will not just be a moment, it will be the fulfillment of something eternal, something that began long before either of us arrived here. I trust this, I wait for this, and I am on my way, carrying the certainty that you are waiting too. Something inside me stirs, a force too big to hold in. I am coming, running almost, because the wish to finally be near you spills into every thought, every breath. This pull cannot be denied or slowed down. I feel you in the wind on my face, in the quiet moments that wrap around my soul. Even without knowing your name, it feels like a familiar tune guiding me closer. This love inside me flows like a river with no edges, carrying me forward without effort. I am coming, guided by something bigger than me, bigger than the world, bigger than time itself. I come for love. I come for faith. I come because it was meant to be. And when our eyes finally meet, I will know that every step of this journey was worth it. My heart beats for you with a strength I have never felt before. It feels like only beside you will I ever truly feel at rest. I am on my way, pulled forward by an energy I cannot ignore. You are the calm my storm has been searching for. My soul already feels tied to yours, even before our eyes have met. Everything in me recognizes that I was made to love you, to hold you with everything I have. I am coming because my whole being calls out for you. No distance, no challenge standing between us matters anymore. I am moving with an urgency that will not let me slow down, because I know you are the place where my soul will finally rest. Nothing is louder than this call inside my chest. The desire to live this love outweighs any fear or doubt. Every heartbeat brings me one step closer, as if the whole universe is quietly working to bring us together. Thinking of you feels like time speeding up, like the air getting thinner, a need too deep to put off any longer. I am moving toward you, certain that only in your arms will I finally find what I have been searching for my whole life. This feeling changes me, remakes me, gives me a fresh start. I am coming with my heart wide open, my soul fully surrendered, because there is no more space left for doubt. Everything in me is calling out for your love, your presence, your light. I know that when our eyes finally meet, the whole world around us will quiet down. This love that is pulling me toward you will only keep growing, and there will be no turning back. I am coming because my heart already knows it is you. And when I arrive, there will be no more emptiness, no more waiting, no more fear. There will only be the simple, deep truth that you are the home my soul has been searching for all along. I am coming whole, with love, with faith, with the certainty that you are my destiny. This is not just longing. It is a deep, untamed love that has taken over my whole being, something that steals my breath and lights my soul on fire. I am on my way because every part of me is calling your name, because my soul longs to finally meet yours. I cannot wait any longer to find you and recognize in you my missing half. This love was not random. It was written into the story of my life long before either of us took our first breath, something planted deep inside both our hearts. I am coming because this feeling is stronger than any resistance, because my world will only make full sense standing beside you. There is no more room to hold back, no more way to delay this. Every step feels guided by something bigger than me, a quiet, steady voice saying, "Go. Do not hesitate. This love is your purpose." And I follow without fear, because I know something greater is guiding me. I am coming with my whole being surrendered, my soul on fire for you. You are everything I have always been searching for, even before I knew what I was looking for. Now that this love has bloomed inside me, there is no turning back. I am coming with the urgency of someone who has finally found their place in the world, because you are where my heart can rest. My whole being belongs to you now. Nothing else matters except reaching you. The rest of the world fades in comparison to what I feel. I can no longer wait to live this love fully. This desire is like a fire that nothing can put out. Only in your arms will I find peace. I am on my way, because loving you is the one certainty I hold on to. I will not stop until I can finally feel you close, rest my soul beside yours. No matter how much time it takes, no matter the distance or the obstacles in the way, this love is bigger than any of it, and it keeps moving me forward. I am running toward you because my soul already recognizes you as its home, its destiny, its everything. When I arrive, I want you to know that every step, every hard day, every dream was carried by the hope of this very moment, the moment our souls finally meet. I am coming with the truest love I have ever known, because you are the promise I have always lived to fulfill. Wait for me, because I am coming with an open heart and hands full of love. In my quiet moments, I picture your eyes shining. I imagine the warmth of your hand in mine. I hear your laugh like a song that never quite ends. I feel this overwhelming need to put into words everything that has been quietly burning inside me. It feels like my soul is asking to be heard, like something bigger than me wants this feeling expressed. Every time I think of you, I believe these words can somehow cross any distance and find you, wherever you are. There are moments when this feeling grows so strong I can barely hold it in. I close my eyes in the quiet and imagine you close by, hearing every beat of my heart. In those moments, something gentle nudges me to write, to turn this love, this hope, this faith into words. Something inside me believes this outpouring will somehow find its way to you. I keep writing because something whispers that you are waiting for these very words. Like the universe already mapped a quiet path for our hearts to meet, even before our hands ever touch. When I write, I feel a connection that goes beyond what we can see. Like our souls are speaking a language only the heart understands. Believe every word here, because it comes from a real place inside me, where this love already lives and breathes. I write because these words feel like a bridge, shortening the space between us, calling you closer in a way even time cannot fully explain. When I write, it feels like I am lighting a path to guide you home to me. So even without knowing exactly when or how these words reach you, I keep going, because deep down I know that at the right moment, you will find them. And when that moment comes, I want you to feel every ounce of love that went into each word, each quiet feeling placed gently onto this page that only the heart can truly read. These words carry more than feelings. They carry years of quiet dreams, hopes made under the stars. Before we continue, dear soul, today is August 8th, the powerful 8:8 Lion's Gate portal. You may be wondering, what is the Lion's Gate portal? In spiritual communities, 8:8 is often viewed as a symbolic time of abundance, spiritual awakening, inner strength, transformation, and new beginnings. The number 8 is traditionally associated with abundance, balance, and personal power, while the Lion's Gate is connected with Leo season and the rising of Sirius. And if you are listening today because your heart is calling for your soulmate, you can use this moment to pause, set a loving intention, release fear and doubt, and place your faith in divine timing. Some people also choose to sow a symbolic seed of faith on days like this, an expression of their prayer, gratitude, and intention for their soulmate's happiness, healing, protection, and divine reunion. If you feel guided to sow your seed today, you can do so through our Ko-Fi link, which I've shared in the pinned comment and in the video description. Your seed is not a promise of instant manifestation. Think of it as a beautiful symbol of your faith, prayer, and intention as you trust God to guide your soulmate journey according to His perfect timing. So, before we continue with today's message, take a deep breath, open your heart, and say quietly within yourself, I release fear, I choose love, I trust divine timing. My soulmate journey is in God's hands. Let's continue with divine message. We have not yet walked side by side under the same sky. We have not yet held hands, but I can already feel your presence, like a gentle breath warming my soul. There is a connection between us that time cannot touch, an invisible thread holding me steady, reminding me our meeting is already written. If I could turn everything I feel for you into words, I would say my love is a flame that never goes out, fueled by a deep wish to find you. There is something about you that calls to me in a way I cannot fully explain, but it feels like an old, familiar truth living quietly in my soul. It feels like the universe itself has been quietly designing the moment our hearts will finally recognize one another. I often imagine the moment our eyes meet for the first time. It will feel less like a beginning and more like a reunion, so strong that everything around us will fade away. It will just be the two of us, two souls meeting again after a long journey, shaped by hope. I believe that when it happens, everything inside us will finally settle into place, like we always belong to one another. What I carry for you goes beyond ordinary love. It is a bond that reaches past the physical, something spiritual, steady, and unshakable. Even without having met you yet, I feel your presence in every step I take. Like part of me is already woven together with part of you. You are the quiet comfort that eases my waiting, the silent strength that holds me steady on the harder days. Even before our eyes meet, there is already a love in me without limits, as certain as the sunrise. My love for you feels like both a flame and something eternal, quietly waiting for the moment I can finally reach you. I love you with a full surrender, as if my heart always knew it was made to walk beside yours. With every new day, I feel your presence stir inside me, even without having touched you yet. It feels like my heart has known yours for a very long time. I love you not for a face I have not yet seen, but for what you already are inside me, the peace I have always been searching for, the meaning my soul has quietly longed for. You are so much more than a distant dream. You are the reason everything suddenly feels like it makes sense. You are the person my soul has been waiting to find. Even without knowing the day or the hour, I know this love with a certainty that pushes past any doubt, any fear, any distance. When I close my eyes, I can almost feel you near. I do not need to know the details of your face to know that you are real. There is something about you that echoes inside me like a quiet promise made long before time began. I love you with a love that reaches beyond what we can see, with the steady certainty that when the moment comes, our hearts will know each other without a single doubt. I love you the way someone loves after waiting their whole life for something rare and precious. Every quiet moment, every tear, every uncertain day has actually been part of the path that led me to you. Even without knowing you yet, I feel deep in my being that you are already part of my story. You are the reason my hope never faded, even on the hardest days. There is something about you that calls to me in a way words cannot fully hold. A connection that crosses any distance and touches my heart directly. I do not need to know your name or hear your voice to know that this love growing inside me is real. This quiet, growing feeling is the certainty that you exist somewhere too, also waiting for this meeting. I love you the way one loves the very essence of life, the way one treasures every heartbeat. This love that fills my soul changes me a little more each day. Even without having met, I know it is real because it makes me stronger, more hopeful, more whole. You are the gift life carefully set aside for the right moment, and I love you with all the faith and surrender I have. Even without your touch or your voice, I feel like you already live inside me, like our hearts were shaped to recognize each other at just the right time, like our souls always knew they belonged together. I love you with a growing depth, because I know the day we finally meet will be the start of the most beautiful chapter of my life. Many times, I catch myself imagining what it will feel like when our eyes finally meet. I know in that instant, the world will make sense, and together we will feel that every hard moment, every wait, was worth it. I love you with the steady certainty that you are my destiny, the love carefully placed on my path to change everything I am. The love I feel for you is my light, my quiet courage, the strength that carries me past my fears. Even without knowing the face I am looking for, I already know what I want to say, that my soul has always known you were the reason for my waiting, the home my heart has always been searching for. I love you the way one loves the things that last forever, the promises that time and distance cannot erase. This is an old love, bigger than both of us, that existed long before our paths ever crossed. Even without having found you yet, I already belong to you. My heart has always been yours. I do not know exactly where you are right now, but I feel our connection like we are already standing side by side. In every quiet thought, you are present in a way that words cannot fully capture. I love you with the certainty that our souls already know each other, quietly waiting only for the moment destiny finally brings us together. It is remarkable how someone I have not yet met already stirs such a deep love inside me. I know this feeling is not imagination or a passing dream. It is real, steady, rooted in something true. I love you because you are the quiet answer to the most honest hopes my heart has carried, the dream that was planted deep in my soul. When I think of you, a soft joy fills me, lighting up even the heaviest days. Even without knowing your face, your love already inspires me to believe that real, true love exists. I love you with the trust of someone who fully believes that in the right time, our paths will finally cross. I do not know how much longer until our eyes meet, but I feel that day drawing closer with every heartbeat. And when it finally happens, I want to tell you that every hard moment, every quiet hope, every wish will have been worth it. I love you with a patience built on faith, believing our meeting will be the start of something beautifully whole. Even now, before our paths touch, I feel like your presence is already part of me. It is a love that goes beyond what can be seen or touched, a love that breaks past every boundary. I love you with the certainty that I was made to share my life with you. You are my promise, my destiny, my great love. I want you to know, wherever you are, that my heart already belongs to you. Every heartbeat, every quiet hope, every thought is wrapped up in this love. I love you with a depth that words are simply too small to hold, because it is felt in the deepest part of my soul. When we are finally together, I want you to feel the full weight of this love, to see in my eyes that you are everything I have been waiting for, the missing piece that makes my soul whole. I love you with an intensity that keeps growing, crossing time, crossing distance. Even though our paths have not yet crossed, know that you are already deeply loved, like no other heart will ever love you. I love you because something deep inside me revealed that you are my home, my calm, my lasting love. And when that day comes, everything will finally make sense, because it was always meant to unfold this way. I am waiting for you, but I am also walking toward you. Every step is guided by the call of this love burning in my chest, knowing this feeling is not for nothing. I love you, and this truth will not change. Our meeting will be the start of a beautiful story, one that feels like it was written just for us. With every passing second, my longing to find you grows stronger. My heart beats harder, like it already knows that soon it will finally be right where it belongs, beside you, together at last. As I walk this path, I imagine what it will feel like when we finally meet, the moment I look into your eyes and say everything I feel. Every step I take is full of a love that feels ready to overflow. No matter how long I have to wait, no matter the challenges along the way, I know I will find you. Something deep inside me feels certain that you are waiting for me, just as I have always waited for you. This love guides me like a compass pointing steadily toward you. I am following this path because my soul knows you are home. I can no longer ignore this call. It is too strong, too real to deny. I feel your presence in the small details of my day, like you have already been part of my life, like our hearts have been connected from the very start. I am walking because being beside you is the one thing that truly fills my heart. You are the dream that was quietly planted inside me, and now it is time to make it real. Every step quickens my heartbeat, like it senses something meaningful is close. There is a strength inside me pushing me forward, an energy that will not let me stop. I keep going with all the love I carry, hoping you feel the same pull too, because I know what we share is rare, something sacred. This love has given me courage to face any obstacle, Even without knowing exactly where you are, I feel like we are already connected. I keep going because I know this love is bigger than any distance, pure, true, and without limit. It does not matter how much time still stands between us, because I trust that everything is moving us closer, one day at a time, until we are finally together. I keep going because my heart longs for yours, and I know that soon, the quiet will be filled with the sweet sound of our meeting. I carry the certainty that this love was written long ago, something that cannot be erased, something no one can take away. I move forward with a soul full of faith and a heart full of love, because I know that when our paths finally cross, everything will click into place, like it was always meant to be. It feels like something sacred is guiding every step I take, like I am being led straight to you. There is something in this love that reaches beyond the ordinary, something I know is bigger than this world. I keep going because I know reaching you is part of a much larger purpose, and nothing in my life matters more than fulfilling it. As I walk this path, I think back on every moment I waited, every tear, every quiet doubt, every empty space I felt. It was all part of preparing for this meeting. I keep going because I know you are the answer to questions I have carried for a long time, the reason everything I have lived through finally makes sense. I am not just walking toward you anymore. I am running. Something inside me pushes with an urgency I can no longer hold back. I need to find you, and I cannot wait any longer for something I have not yet lived. You are the missing piece that completes me. Even though our eyes have not yet met, it feels like I already know you, like our souls have shared a deep moment somewhere before. I keep going because I know our connection reaches far beyond distance. This love is lasting, and it guides me with the intensity of 1,000 stars. It does not matter where you are or what you are doing right now. I am on my way, following the pull that tells me clearly, you are my destiny. I am walking toward you with my heart wide open, ready to give you everything I am. You are the reason I never gave up. I know that when I find you, everything in my life will finally make sense. You are the meaningful ending to a journey I began without knowing where it would lead. I keep going because I know our love is the closing chapter of a story shaped with care and quiet faith. There are no more doubts left, only the certainty that you are my home. I carry with me all the love I have gathered over the years, all the affection I saved for the right person, and that person is you. I keep going because my soul has already decided. You are the reason I exist. Nothing else matters as much as finding you and living this love. Every step toward you is filled with hope, deep joy, and a steady belief that our meeting will feel like something magical. I keep going because you are the dream I never knew I could dream, proof that real love exists, and I am ready to live it. Wait for me. I am coming with everything that I am. It does not matter the time, the distance, or the obstacles. I will find you. I am on my way because you are my destiny, my reason, my other half, and when I finally arrive, you will know that every second of waiting was worth it. Every step I take toward you carries a certainty nothing can shake. You are everything I have always searched for, everything my heart always knew I deserved. Distance does not matter. Time does not matter. What we feel is bigger than any of it. When I picture the future, I see you in every part of it. You are the reason my hope never gave out. I always sensed that somewhere, at some point, our souls would meet and recognize each other, because from the beginning we belonged to one another. As I get closer to you, I can see that every winding path, every choice made along the way was only leading us here. You are the missing part of my life, the half I have always felt incomplete without. Every piece of me has been quietly searching for you, for this deep love that will finally make us whole. When we are together, nothing else will need to make sense, because our love will be the perfect fit, the harmony our hearts were always meant to find. In every thought, in every heartbeat, you are with me, filling me with the certainty that what we are building is rare and lasting. I love you with a strength that goes beyond words, a feeling too big to fully explain, because what I feel for you is beyond anything ordinary. Every moment without you feels long, but every moment closer to you brings a peace only someone who loves deeply can understand. I will not stop, because you are my home, the place where my soul finally feels complete. Soon we will be together, and when that happens, every moment of waiting, every doubt, every sacrifice will have been worth it, because you are my everything, and I am yours always. When I am finally by your side, all this waiting, all this longing will feel like a distant memory, because we will be together, and everything that was once just a hope will become real. In that moment, life will feel brand new, full of color and meaning, because you will be the reason for my smile, the place where I find peace and happiness. With every step I take toward you, I feel like I am moving closer to something truly beautiful. The love I hold for you is so deep, so pure, that words barely capture it. It reaches past what we usually think of as love, into something spiritual, something written in the stars long before either of us arrived here. I am walking toward what feels like my purpose, to live life beside you, in harmony, in warmth, in partnership. There are no more doubts left, no more fear, only the certainty that our meeting will be the beginning of something truly meaningful. Every experience I have lived has quietly prepared me for this moment, when our paths finally meet and our souls recognize each other. When we are together, love will be our foundation, the thing that holds us steady, and everything around us will feel a little brighter, like the real reason for this whole journey has finally been revealed. I love you with an intensity that keeps expanding, and even though words fall short, even though time still separates us, I know this love will cross every barrier. It is lasting, and I feel grateful, deeply grateful, to know that one day I will be right there beside you. Dear soul, before we continue with today's angel message, I'd like to invite you into a small but meaningful act of faith for your soulmate journey. Love is one of heaven's greatest gifts, yet every precious connection can face moments of uncertainty, fear, or unseen negativity. If your heart feels led to place your soulmate connection into God's loving hands, you can sow your seed through Ko-Fi Super Thanks. You'll find the Ko-Fi link in the video description and the pinned comment. As you give, let your seed become a heartfelt intention of hope, inviting the angels to surround you and your soulmate with divine protection, healing, wisdom, and perfect timing. May your connection continue to grow under God's guidance, strengthened by love, peace, and His everlasting light. The Bible reminds us that every act of generous giving is an expression of faith. Proverbs 11 verse 25 says, "A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed." And Acts 20 verse 35 reminds us, "It is more blessed to give than to receive." When we give with a joyful heart, we honor God and place our trust in His perfect plan. If you feel called to sow this seed today, thank you from the bottom of my heart. May God bless your generosity, strengthen your soulmate bond, and fill your life with love, favor, and heavenly peace. Now, let's continue with today's angel message. I am on my way, my love, with the certainty that every step brings me closer to something wonderful, something only our love can create. You are my everything, and soon I will be in your arms, right where I have always belonged. Until then, I carry you close to my heart, waiting eagerly for the moment we finally become one. My heart is full of hope thinking about the future we will build together. I imagine days filled with joy and warmth, nights spent sharing our dreams and our fears, becoming each other's safe place through life's storms. I promise to be your shelter, your peace, your happiness. I promise that when we finally meet, I will love you fully, protect you, and treasure you as the gift you are to me. I love you with a love that keeps growing. Get ready, because I am coming with all the love inside me and an unshakable trust in what is meant to be. Dear one, that is where the letter ends, but the message is clear. The time has come. Your love is on the way, and soon you will be living the love you always knew was out there, even before you found each other. Remember, this love is like a light in the dark, steady and never fading. In moments of doubt, fear, or when life feels heavy, just close your eyes and feel that presence beside you. I am your guardian, here to watch over you, guide you, and above all, love you. My role has always been to walk beside you through the paths laid out for your life, paths shaped with care and wisdom. Every step you take, every choice you make, is part of something bigger, a quiet plan that touches every part of your life. And it is through this quiet guidance that I stay close to you, helping you navigate life and move toward the purpose you were made for. A meaningful, thoughtful plan has been shaped just for you, one that reaches further than your dreams, your wishes, and your challenges. Part of that plan includes a real, lasting love meant for you from the very beginning. This love is a piece of the bigger purpose you are here to live. I see the quiet longing living in your heart, the constant search for a connection deeper than the ordinary, one that touches the truest parts of your soul. Know that this search means something, because someone special has already been prepared to share this journey of life with you. This meeting is an important piece of the bigger story you are meant to live, and I am here to guide you so that when the right moment comes, your heart and mind will be ready. My role is to walk beside you with care, helping you stay aligned with the direction meant for your life. Sometimes the road ahead may feel long, filled with things that test your patience and your faith. But every twist, every challenge, is really a chance to grow and prepare for what is coming. And what is coming, dear one, is the arrival of a love that has already been written into your story. I stay close to you not only to protect you, but to help make sure you are heading in the right direction. In moments of doubt, when the road feels hard, remember that I am here, lighting the way, helping you see clearly, and holding on to faith in what is promised. This love you long for, this deep and real connection, is already part of your story. It exists, quietly waiting for the right moment to appear. And I am committed to walking beside you until you are ready to receive it. Keep your heart open, your mind clear, and stay in tune with your own inner voice. I will be with you every step, guiding you so that everything unfolds just as it was meant to. And when the moment finally arrives, you will look back and realize that every path you walked, every challenge you faced, and every quiet hope you held on to was part of what led you here, to this meaningful meeting, one of the most beautiful moments your life will ever hold. I see every step you take, every tear you have shed, every smile that lights up your face. I know the battles you have fought and the marks they have left. But I also see the quiet strength living inside you, a light that will never go out, fueled by love, the very light that will guide you toward your soulmate, bringing you both together as naturally as sunrise after a long night. Get ready, dear one, to receive an abundance of good things that will change your life. Doors will open, and more than doors, blessings will pour into every part of your life, enough to overflow into everything you touch, enough for you to share generously with others along the way, spreading light, love, and kindness wherever you go. Looking back, you will see that every challenge, every season of waiting, every tear was part of something being carefully shaped for you. You will understand that none of it was wasted, and that good things have a way of arriving, often in ways that surprise you. This is only the beginning, dear one. Have faith, because the best is still ahead, and it will be even bigger than you imagined. Together, you will be able to reach dreams that once felt far away, goals that once felt out of reach. This connection is meant not just to bring you love, but to make you partners, walking side by side, supporting one another every step of the way. There will be a quiet strength in your bond, like you become stronger simply by being together. Your gifts will complement each other, creating a steady partnership built on faith, love, and a shared vision for the future. Dreams that once felt hidden or too big will slowly start to take shape. This will not be luck. It will be the quiet unfolding of something meaningful, and every step forward will reflect the care and strength found in your union. Together, you will build something that reaches beyond just the two of you, something that touches the lives of others too, through your work, your kindness, or simply the example of love and steadiness you show the world. What you build together will carry real, lasting meaning. Good things will show up in your life in surprising ways, often when you least expect them, but always at the right time. Together, you will be blessed enough to bless others, sharing freely the good things that come your way. Walking this journey with your great love will be one of learning and growing, trusting more with each step, grateful for every moment you share. I say all of this hoping it brings comfort and hope to your heart. You are loved, you are cared for, and wonderful things are waiting for you. Keep the faith, keep moving forward, and know that I am here with you every single step. A beautiful future is quietly being prepared, one where love leads the way, lighting your path and bringing joy into your days. I am here, walking beside you, present in every step, every choice, every breath you take. Feel that presence now. Let your spirit settle. Set aside the noise of the outside world. Quiet the voices pulling you away from peace. Breathe deeply and open your heart, because I am here, and I always will be. Dear beautiful soul, this angel's message for you channel is a sacred spiritual home, created for faith, healing, and divine guidance. A place where hearts awaken and lives are gently transformed through divine messages. We warmly invite you to subscribe and stay connected, because the divine is always preparing something greater for your journey, something you are meant to receive in divine timing. If you feel moved to support this mission, you can sow your seed here for your soulmate blessings and divine love fulfillment. Your contribution is not just support. It is an energetic agreement with love, healing, and divine alignment in your own life. When you give with intention, it opens doors. Love flows more freely, happiness expands, and abundance multiplies in unexpected ways. Many believe that giving in faith activates a return of peace, joy, and emotional fulfillment in relationships and life. Whether it is $11, $22, $33, or $55, your generosity helps us continue spreading these divine messages of hope, healing, and soulmate guidance across the world. Every seed sown into this mission helps hearts heal, faith return, and souls reconnect with love. This is more than a channel. It is a movement of light, unity, and divine timing. Your support allows this sacred work to grow, touching lives that are searching for answers, comfort, and spiritual direction. We are all connected in this journey, and together we rise as one community under divine love. Let us open our hearts to the abundance that is already on its way. Amen.